2023 was a major breakthrough year for the Hunger Games. Not only did the team continue to capture the audience's love for the show, but the fans also went around everywhere to canvass votes for the Golden Bell Popularity Awards. In the end, everyone's efforts were rewarded with a great result during the 58th Golden Bell Awards ceremony.
第58届金钟奖最具人气综艺节目奖，我们请得奖小姐出演，请在这里。这是得奖嘞！得奖的是《饥饿游戏》，恭喜《饥饿游戏》！哇，你亲自颁奖哎，开心吗？
谢谢饥饿游戏的粉丝，有你们的支持、拉票、投票，我们获得了这个奖。然后实在有太多的粉丝，我本来要背的，对不起，看。无论是56粉，还是花花粉、还有君君粉、PS 平台、百万酱粉，当然还有一点点的。有你们的努力，我们得到了奖金。然后在这边要讲一下，在前几天吧，5566演唱会，他帮我们设计了一个拉票的桥段。本来是不太愿意，后来真的帮我执行，真的非常感谢他们。
For the show and the fans, winning that award was definitely a moment to remember. Especially considering the relentless effort from the team for making the show even more interesting, further expressing its mark of how successful the show is. If we look at the way the Hunger Games stands in Taiwan's entertainment circle, they are not just the underdogs. They are what I call as the easily derogated, because they often are not being looked at as an equal. They are constantly spurned by some of the audience and the media, even if they are more successful. However, it wasn't without reason. First of all, compared to its closest competitors, the show does not have a strong and well-known senior celebrity in the host group. In addition, the program started in 2016, which was much later compared to its competitors, so many people felt that some of its game content was copied. But most importantly, while the program was constantly looked down on by media-created headlines, if we look closely at the hosts and hostesses' background, they had each been through a phase where they're individually criticized with loads of bullshit by the media, internet comments, or other celebrities.
我还记得我们那时候成军发表会其实蛮可怜的，很多的媒体他们会觉得说你们这几个人是在干什么？一个是唱台语歌跑来想当偶像，然后一个是组了一个不同的团体，然后跑来想要再组第二个团体，然后其他的又是一个 model 当好好的，干嘛跑来当艺人？然后其实他做了很多幕后，人家觉得你一个幕后工作人员要跑来幕前干什么？然后我就一个莫名其妙的学生跑来参加了这个团体，然后所以他们就觉得你这个团到底是在干什么？
当时的56要出一个偶像团体的唱片的时候，其实真的是没有人看好，完完全全没有人看好的。
在完全不被看好的声浪中，2002年1月21号，5566正式成军。有毒舌媒体形容5566根本就是一群乌合之众，也有唱片同业跟孙德荣呛瞎说这个团体会红，小指头剁下来给你当项链。
Obviously, I am just only discussing the point of some of the same characteristics, in which none of them are directly connected. All in all, no one thinks that they can be even more successful than others. Even if they are successful, not everyone recognizes what makes them better, rather feel that their success was all by pure luck. However, those voices did not affect them, as they have outshined its competitors with their episode premiere ratings. And the performances from the hosts, creativity of the production group, as well as the chemistry between the host group and production team during filming, have received great reviews by some of the celebrities, audience, and their loyal fans. Moreover, another successful aspect in 2023 is their YouTube channel operations.
Other than the more frequent publicizing of behind-the-scenes clips they have done, they have also started a membership benefit for their fans, allowing them to further enjoy more of what the show offers.
Combining this factor with the success of the broadcast, they are expected to face an increase in demand and pressure coming into 2024 from the fans as they demand even more, and will probably face even harsher criticisms on every minor details. Anything that they choose to do may result in an increase or huge loss of their loyal fan base.
Considering you are a Hunger Games fan from Taiwan, what are your thoughts about this change?
To be honest, like most fans, I don't understand why this change has to be put in place. But to me, it's not much of a big difference. It is what it is, and I can only respect their decision.
When I saw this announcement, what brought my attention wasn't the change. It was the comments, especially those that expressed their anger by bluntly writing, "I would rather watch the illegal copies on these websites." And sorry for those who continue waiting for the YouTube video to be uploaded. I'm off to watching the illegal copy versions.
Well, unfortunately, this is our world right now. There is no right or wrong. Even some things that we normally wouldn't say, some would just say it because they feel is the best way to explain their emotions, or rather saying it is their own freedom to say whatever they want. Anyways, back to the time when this community post appeared. The timing was just so not right for us.
Other than it was during the summer break, as Danny and I have just graduated from university. We were also in the process of making the 4th episode of A Rising Gossip, Season 1.
But considering how viral this event has turned out to be, we decided to temporarily pause the production of the Hostess's Battle episode for A Rising Gossip and focus on this issue.
Speaking of the production, we did encounter several issues. Guys, I mean, if we are going to explain this event, we need a big dramatic change in our series format, because the way we're doing it, with just Objective doing the interview and Bella doing the questions, is not going to work.
I agree. We have to think out of the box.
I mean, like Henry said, we can't just suddenly talk about an event like this. Not with our current format.
Guys, I have a suggestion. Because I have watched Formula One, Drive to Survive, and at that time there was this big news of Hamilton deciding to move to Ferrari next season. Why don't we do this?
In the end, considering our previous discussions and the future topics we had planned, we decided to create a teaser clip, which not only focuses on what the new format of A Rising Gossip has to offer, but also lay focus on the objective analysis for this event. I mean, I run a YouTube channel. I understand the struggles. Either is it by uploading new content, changes in operations, or even other struggles that may force drastic moves to be applied. I've been through those problems. Famous YouTubers Do Perfect also have. That means that definitely goes for the same for the Hunger Games. But when I saw one of their previous Facebook posts talking about why they didn't have a YouTube channel until a few years later, that's when I thought I needed to get further insights about what was going on.
At that time, regarding this event, Henry definitely spent some time discussing this matter with the Hunger Games social media manager. He even asked for more details, asking about her thoughts and internal struggles.
Whilst all that, as Henry was in a Taiwan Hunger Games line group chat, he even got answers and feelings from some members of the show's production team.
We gathered all of our notes, both from Henry's side and what we see in other events that happened before, and we analyzed for hours and days.
Then we came to the conclusion, from a fan's perspective, whether channel member or not, we also cannot understand what CTV is thinking, and we feel sorry for them. And yes, there are still some comments for sympathy, acknowledging how much work and pain the production team and social media manager had gone through.
But generally speaking, whatever happened, there's no right or wrong. Right now, we can only wait and see how this new method is run. Wishing for the best. Maybe.
For us, after what had happened, we combined all perspectives from how dare some of the audience express about their thoughts without convergence, and how CTV and the other third-party disregard how fans and the production team feel. Operating this way may be due to financial or contract benefits.
And yet the production team and social media manager is taking all the negativity, but still has to run according to the policies being set, otherwise they may lose their job.
We summarized this situation in 3 words. For those who watched F1 and knew what Lewis Hamilton commented about the Australian Grand Prix initially going on under the rapid spread of the pandemic.
Cash is king. Cash is king.
Well, using the teaser clip as a basis, I initially thought this episode was going to be a very straightforward production, seeing we had all the notes prepared. And that was how we originally planned to end that episode.
If that was the ending, why didn't you guys upload it until today?
Well, the actual reason why we couldn't upload this episode was because Henry and the others were extremely busy with their coursework. But the main factor that made us halt the upload of this episode was the Hunger Games' 8th anniversary.
What does the show's 8th anniversary have to do with this topic? And besides, it's not even related.
I saw their first social media post, in which they planned a special in which most of the fans wanted. A fan meetup. And it wasn't just a regular fan meetup that they have done in the 2nd, 4th, and 6th anniversary. This time, they had planned a Taiwan roundabout, in which they arranged a total of 100 fans to participate in the recording of the program and play games with the hosts around different places of Taiwan.
But what has this to do with delaying the upload of this episode?
From what I see from they have planned, my intuition told me that maybe, just maybe, if the Executive Party Senior Management Board of CTV have seen the level of support that the Hunger Games fans have given to the show, they would probably get to the idea that the show means a lot more than what they think.
The hard work from the team, the dedication of the host groups, the participation from the numerous guests over the years, and the voices of support from the fans. Also, the numerous comments of encouragement and interaction, the efforts from the social media manager in attempt to make the show's YouTube channel operations and the membership program a lot better.
Hopefully the efforts, hard work, everything that has happened, may make the senior management board realize that the Hunger Games is not just a regular TV show to their audience. Making them to think back was the decision to delay the upload of the full episode on YouTube for Taiwan Hunger Games fans, in order to fulfill the audience of my video, the right thing to do.
Once again, it may be related, it even might not. But, from the efforts the team has made to make the show better for the fans, my gut feeling tells me there will be a positive change that the fans will appreciate.